guys, today we're talking about school and what to do if your kid has a fall or winter birthday and you're not sure if they're going to be ready by the time they're 4 or if you need to wait till they're 5.5, almost 6 to send them, and the differences between being academically ready, socially ready. So here's our core team's 3 thoughts. Number 1, pray about it. Prayer is the thing that matters the most in this category because every kid is different, so everyone is going to get a different answer, and it actually doesn't matter what everyone else does or what everyone else says, because your kid will be different than everyone else's kid, and it's okay if you decide to hold them back or to not hold them back, and it actually will totally depend on your family and what you guys think. So prayer is going to be the biggest thing because God knows if your kid's ready to go to school or if you need to hold them back a year. Clearly, prayer is always the most important as a parent. Guys, you know this already. I always do this. Oh well, at least I'm cute. Number 2. You know your kid. You know, are they outgoing? Are they shy? Are they social and need to be around other people, or are they more introverted and need a lot of alone time to recharge? Most kids will be a little bit nervous, no matter what age they are, about kindergarten because it's something new and it's a new stage of life for them. Knowing your kid's personality and knowing how they'll adjust socially to school can be a big determining factor in if you hold them back or not. Often I find the more shy kids that I know have done better being held back, and the more social kids I know have really appreciated being sent earlier. I have 2 kids with drastically different personalities, and one's October and one's December, and we decided to send them both. We didn't hold either of them back. We have 4 fall winter birthdays. We're not holding any of them back as our intention. We plan to send them right away. And each of them has been ready for kindergarten. They've wanted to do the social side and hang out with their friends. They sometimes have trouble sitting and listening, but that's actually fairly normal and is part of their personalities, one of them, so that's okay. My 3-year-old is dying to go to school. He can't wait till he's in kindergarten, even though it's a year and a half away, because he just wants to go so badly. Number 3, use the resources around you. They have a Stars of the Future program where kids that are 3 or 4, they send you a letter in the mail every time that your kid is up for assessment for that, but they assess them for speech therapy, physical stuff, like they assess them to tell you the readiness of where they're at and what you need to work on before kindergarten. And if they do well with that, then you know that they're on the right track and will be ready for kindergarten when they're 4. And if they're seeming a little bit behind, that's a really great way to know what things you would need to work on for them to go to kindergarten, or if maybe you should think about holding them back. They have a kindergarten interview that they do in the spring every year for the kids that are supposed to be coming to kindergarten in the fall. When you go, every school does it a little differently, but generally they test how your kids know colors, cutting with scissors, how they sit and listen to a story, how they interact with the other kids, that sort of stuff. And you can go, and if he really doesn't do well, then just decide to go next year. They'll tell you what they need to work on, and they'll tell you what needs to be ready for kindergarten, or if they think maybe you should hold them back. They often have really good wisdom in that. The resource teachers are almost always in on that thing, and that's who really helps figure out what your kid needs as a support system. Use them. They're amazing. Resource teachers are awesome. You can always try kindergarten and pull them out if they're really not doing well, or you can homeschool them for kindergarten, and if you find, hold them back that year, and if you find that they're doing super well and you think they're ready for grade 1, you can put them in grade 1. You can technically do homeschool kindergarten and then put them in grade 1 if you find that they've learned all those things that they need to learn in kindergarten already, or you can just put them straight into kindergarten that year as like an extra prep year to get them ready for kindergarten. Those are our 3 points. Pray about it, you know your kids, and use the resources around you. Use those things like Stars of the Future. They're so good. The Steinbach has such a good support system for all these things, and this actually probably works everywhere, but here we have a really good support system for things that you need to do. You can send them to preschool. Actually, one of the reasons I joined Selah was because my oldest son was going to be starting kindergarten, and he wasn't very good at sitting and listening yet, and so I thought he needed preschool for a year to learn to sit and listen, and that was one of the main things that brought me into Selah, and now I'm here forever. So yeah, thanks for joining us today. Email us your questions at askselahmoms@gmail.com and let us know what you think. Yeah. Hope all you with fall babies figure it out. Everyone say goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.